Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Rohit and welcome back to AutoClan. So in this review, I'll be reviewing the BS6 updated and facelifted Maruti Suzuki Dzire. So in this review, I'm going to walk you through all the interiors, exteriors, features, engine specifications and the on-road prices. So right in front of us is the BS6 updated Maruti Suzuki Dzire, and now it has been given an engine update to meet the Euro 5 norms or the BS6 norms. So this Maruti Dzire is a sub 4 meter sedan which has an approximate length of 4 meters and a height of 1.5 meters, and this Dzire rivals its segment cars like Honda's Amaze, Tata's Tigor, Ford's Aspire and Hyundai's Aura. On the safety front, the new Dzire gets electronic stability program, ABS with EBD, anti-theft alarm, dual airbags, engine immobilizer, automatic headlamps, reverse parking sensors and camera, and ISO fixed child seat mounts. Coming to the variants, there are 4 variants available. So you have LXI, the base model, VXI, ZXI and ZXI Plus. So all these models are available in both the manual and as well as the automatic variants, except for the base model, which is the LXI. So going on to the exteriors and the looks. So at the front, the Dzire has the same shape of its hatchback version, the Swift, and in the center you can see the single frame grille with a chrome lining which looks neat, and in the center you have the Suzuki emblem, and in the bumpers you can see the fog lamps with the chrome accents or the chrome garnish, and just right above you have the headlamp setup. So the Dzire gets the projector headlamp setup, and you can see the turn indicators as well. You can see them blinking, and also you can see the thin strip of the striking DRLs. They look good, and also you can find the chrome finish in the headlamps as well, as you can see here. And on the sides you can see the wing mirrors with the turn indicators, and these mirrors are electronically adjustable, and also you get the auto fold function. And on the sides you can see a thin chrome strip that is running all over the doors, and there's the roof, and right there you have the antenna. And coming over to the back, you can see the defogger on the rear window along with the stop lamp, and here's how the rear looks like. So in the bumpers you can see the rear reflectors on the either sides, and also you can see the rear parking sensors as well. And on the trunk lid you can see this chrome bar or the chrome finish. And coming over here you have the rear tail lights. So in the tail lights you can see the inverted L-shaped LED tail lights, and also you can see the turn indicators as well. And these tail lights gets emergency stop signal, and just right in the center of the boot lid you have the Suzuki emblem. So alright, let's open the boot and check the space. So as you can see here, I have opened the trunk. So the boot capacity of this Dzire is about 378 liters, which is a decent boot space in the segment. And also you can see some toolkits here, and underneath the trunk you have the space saving spare wheel. Alright, let's close it, and I'll show you the placement of the rear parking camera. So over here you have the rear parking camera along with the number plate lights. Alright, let's check out the driver's seat. So here you can see the body color door handles along with the keyless entry and go. So whenever you have the keys, you don't have to open it with the key. So let your key rest in the pocket and you just have to press this button to open it. And coming over here you can see the tires. So these are 15-inch tires, and the section is 185 by 65 section. And also you can see these alloy wheels. These are two-tone precision cut alloy wheels, and the lower variant gets 14-inch steel wheels. And coming to the braking department, you get drum brakes at the rear and disc brakes at the front. So on the doors you can see the dual tone finish. So you can see the beige color interiors, and in the doors you can see the speakers and also door pockets for your bottle along with some space. You get this fabric soft padding over here on the doors. And just over here you can see this wood finish. So this wood finish has this grey tone, and here are the 4 power window buttons, and also you have auto down function for the driver's side mirror as well. And there you have the lock and unlock and the child lock, and also you have the ORVM controls for the wing mirrors along with the auto fold function. And you can see the interior door openers are finished in chrome, and here are the tweeters, and here you can see the tire pressure information, and just right there you have the pedals and also the lever for the bonnet release. So alright, let me open the bonnet and show you the engine bay. So give me a second, I'll open the bonnet. So right here you can see the engine bay. So this Maruti Dzire has one petrol engine on offer. So you get a 4-cylinder 1200cc petrol engine that produces 88.5 brake horsepower and a maximum torque of 130 Newton meters. And this engine is available with manual and automatic transmissions as well. And depending upon the transmissions, this 1200cc petrol engine churns out 23 km per liter for the manual variant and 24 km per liter for the automatic variants. So getting back over here, you have the controls on the driver's side. So over here you have the controls for the headlamp leveling adjustment, and also you can see the auto off switch there. And on the top you can see the red illuminated engine start stop button, and just above it you have the air conditioning vent for the driver's side, so you can adjust the flow and the direction as well. And coming over to the driver's seat, you have the reclining adjustment along with the height adjustment, and just right there you can see two levers, so one for the fuel lid and the other for the trunk or the boot. So alright, let's get in. So I'm sat here in the driver's seat, and in front you can see this flat bottom steering wheel. So you can see the beautiful wood finish on it, which gives that premiumness, and it is also good to hold as well. And the other half of the steering is leather wrapped, as you can see here. And here is the instrument console. Let me turn on the ignition and show it to you. So as you can see here, on the left side you have the tachometer, and on the right side you have the speedometer, and in between you have the TFT display. So this TFT screen displays all the functions. So it shows low fuel, time, temperature, and at the bottom you can see the odometer, the kilometers run, and it also shows average fuel economy. As you can see here, it shows you the driving time and also the idling time. And in the tachometer you can see a small meter for the engine temperature, and in the speedometer you have the fuel gauge. So overall the instrument console is clear and shows you all the required information that you need. And coming back to the steering, you have some mounted controls here. So you have some buttons to control the infotainment here, and also you have a button for mute. And this wood finishing on the steering is really good. And underneath these controls you can find the phone buttons. So you have the button to attempt the call and reject the call, and also a button for voice inputs. And on the right side you have the buttons for the cruise control, and over here you have the controls for the lights. And on the left side you have the controls for the wipers. And moving on to the dash, you can find the same wood finish that is given on the steering. So this wood finish complements the interiors, especially the beige color. And here you have the glove box, which has decent space inside. And on the top you can see the interior rear view mirror, or the IRVM. And here is the sunshade. And here you have the reading lights both for the passenger and as well as the driver. And going over to the center of the dash, you will find two AC vents or air conditioning vents, and in between you have the hazard switch, and underneath it you have the touchscreen infotainment system. So right now it's showing the low fuel indication, as you can see here. So alright, so this touchscreen is a 7-inch Smart Play Studio infotainment touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So here you have system settings, so you can set different functions here like the display, date and time, and other functions. So you can see you have audio settings, tuner settings, and also you have the connectivity settings as well. And on top you can see the time. It's a drop down widget. So you can see here it says quick access hub. So it's a shortcut for the connectivity settings. And following the infotainment touchscreen you have the climate control system. So this is an automatic climate control system. So on the right side you have the knob to adjust the temperature, and on the left side you have the knob to control the fan speed, and there's a digital screen in between which shows the temperature, fan speed, and other AC functions as well. And just below it you have the power ports. So you can see here you have this 12 volts 120 watts power socket, and on the right side you have the ports for the USB along with the aux, and also you have some space for your phone, so you can put your phone here while charging. And here you have a square shaped 2 cup holders, and here is the gearbox. This is a 5-speed manual gearbox, and the automatic variants also gets the same 5-speed gear selectors as well. And here you can see the handbrake, and in the place of armrest you get this power socket, and it is for the rear passengers. So you get the 12 volts 120 watts power socket along with some space for your phone, and at the back you can see the rear AC vents for the rear passengers, and on top in the center you can see the reading lights for the rear passengers. So alright, let's get back to the rear seats and check the space. So here you can see you have decent opening doors, and in the doors you have the door pockets for a single bottle and also a little space next to it. And here is the power window button, and also you can see the chrome finished interior door openers. So the seats gets a fabric beige upholstery, And in the center you have the armrest, and sorry for not opening it. It's packed with the seat cover, so I can't just tear it and open it, but it's a general armrest. And also you'll get cup holders as well, so you don't have to worry about it. And you can see these rear seat pockets for your magazines or for your newspapers. So alright, let's get in and check the space. So you can see I'm sat here and I have decent knee room and leg room as well. And on the top you have the reading lamp, and in the center you have the AC vents for the rear passengers, like I said. And on the top you can see the ceiling grab rails for the rear passengers, and also you get a height adjustable headrest for the rear passengers, as you can see here. And the seat in the middle doesn't get any headrest as such. And coming to the prices, the base variant Dzire LXI Petrol costs around 6,45,000 rupees on road Delhi, while the top model ZXI plus automatic petrol costs around 9,86,000 rupees on road Delhi. And prices may vary based on your location. So that's all for the review, guys. And people living in Visakhapatnam can reach out to Jaiberry branch, which is on the highway, for your next Maruti Suzuki car. So please make sure that you subscribe our channel for more such car reviews. So thank you and have a nice day.